rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning, I hope you're feeling fine. The sun is just above the hill, another day for us to fill with all the things we love to do. Oh, can't you hear? It's calling you. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Good morning, good morning, good morning, it's time to rise and shine.
All right. Wednesday. What do we do with Wednesdays? Scratch your legs. That's what you do. Scratch. Okay. Yes. I gotta feed the herbster. Having fun at work is like not working at all. It's a terrible song, Jenny. Why did you do that? Because sometimes you just gotta sing some stuff. It doesn't have to be good. So I made a Mexican calzone. It looks like a quesadilla, right? Well, it's like way stuffed. Look how thick that bad boy is. We had some leftover taco meat and cheese. That's all that's in there is taco meat and cheese. And I've got the dip here. Haven't mixed it yet with the sour cream and the taco seasoning. So I gotta mix that up. All right? Good stuff. Bye. Good afternoon. No issues today, being UC and so on. You want to know what is frustrating for people on the phones, customer service? Let me tell you, when you are customer service, if you're going to call customer service, you obviously have a question about something. And for whatever reason, if they are not replying fast enough or not giving you the answer that you're wanting or looking for or whatever, can you just have some patience? Seriously, like if they're taking a while, it's not, obviously if you hang up on them, it must not be that important. So, like, oh, someone was taking forever. They're not on your time schedule. Okay, so when you call in, you're like, I need help on XYZ, and they're not answering you right away, you know, give them a minute. If they're like, okay, hold on, let me take a look. And what I see is this, XY, I see this and this and this. Looks like we need this form. And you're just going to go, oh, we already sent it. And then we don't see the form. Or we don't see whatever it is we need. If we don't see it, it's not going to magically appear if you're like, we sent it on whatever day. Okay? We're looking. We're not just sitting there going, no, we don't have it. No, we don't have it. That's not, why would we do that? That would be a waste of time and for both of us. It's stupid. I mean, the company would not last if all we did was say, no, we don't have it, instead of actually doing our job, which is what we're doing. So when you call in and you're like, nobody's doing their job because you sent a form, we're not doubting that you sent whatever form we're looking for. We're not doubting that. What does that serve? What purpose does that serve if we don't get, you know, if we don't find what we're looking for? We get paid for processing claims. WPS gets paid for processing a claim to fruition, for making a payment out. We get paid for that, okay, per claim. So if you send us a claim and it doesn't get paid, and we need additional information in order to process said claim, and you don't send, and you want to get paid, we won't get paid. We can't pay you if we don't get paid. So why would we waste our time and waste your time? Why would we waste any time and not process a claim to get paid? Seriously, like, it makes no sense. Do you think all we do in customer service is just sit around Some people think that. Some people think that we just sit around and stare at our thumbs and twiddle our thumbs or something all day. We just think we just sit around all day doing nothing. Or some people, patients, they'll think that all their claims are processed in one area. One person looks at it, goes from point A to point B. That's not how claims processing works. For TRICARE, this is a long process. This is how this kind of works. A claim or something is sent in by the mail. It goes to imaging. First people to see it is imaging. Imaging images it. They do nothing else with it. They image it to the system. Means they make a digital copy of that. It gets assigned what we call a contact note number, and then that contact note number goes in the clerical queue. Let's just say it's a claim, okay? Not like anything else. All right. So claim comes in, goes to imaging, sits in the clerical queue until it is assigned to somebody, whether that be a claims entry person or a customer service rep. All right, so if it goes to claims entry person, that person gets a copy, a digital copy of that claim in the contact note. And they enter the claim information in the mainframe database, whatever. They enter the information in there, and if it comes back with errors, they follow those error messages to whatever it is the claim is needing. Say, for example, the claim needs provider information. So they go to the provider file and they get whatever provider information is needed. Sometimes the provider information is incomplete, in which case the claim is either denied or pended for requesting something, whether in this a form or something like that, like not the W-9. The W-9 tax form is for taxes. It is not for claims. So when you send us a W-9, the W-9 does absolutely nothing for us. Okay? It doesn't. It's not how you get your address updated with TRICARE. It's not how any of that works. A W-9 is not a catch-all for all the information, okay? It's taxes, whatever tax form. It has nothing. Anyway, so if we are denying your claim, you call in to customer service line. Why is my claim denied? The representative looks it up. They may talk to one of the unit coordinators, me. We say this is what's needed. And if you're going to go and say, oh, well, someone else found it. Well, it's not here because we looked for it. We don't see it. You're like, someone else found it. You said someone else found it. And then you also said it's already been sent in. Well, not found. And the only thing you sent in are W-9 forms. You sent it in 12 times. The same thing. We are not looking for the W-9 form. Then, when I go and tell the customer service rep what is needed, you sit there and argue with them that that's not what we need. Don't argue with the customer service rep. If the customer service rep says, this is what we need, then send it in. It is very possible that at the time of your call to that customer service rep, that is exactly what we need. Then, if it turns out that the form is not what we need, then what's going to happen is we are going to ask for something else. Okay? And then you send us that's something else. Is it frustrating? Yes, because all you want to do is get the claim paid. I get it. All we want to do is get the claim paid too. Why? Because, as I stated, we get paid by claims processing. We get paid if you get paid. Or you get paid if we get paid. You know, if we process a claim, we get paid. All right, so again, why would we bother wasting people's time by asking for arbitrary information? It's not arbitrary. That's why just send us the GD information. Seriously, it is not that hard. Anywho, hi, good afternoon. How are you today? You doing well? I hope you're doing well. Hi, kitty. I really got to get some more Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture. I like the curl enhancing. It's nice, but I'd rather have the Shea Moisture because I get less shrinkage. I don't really need that much today because I have some extra in there from yesterday. Yes, customer service is a difficult and thankless job. It really is. Most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes you'll get those nice people where they're like joking with you and thanking you for everything you're doing. And, you know, but it's really not that often. It really isn't that often. Customer service. I've been doing customer service since I could have a job. To the age of 14, I believe. Wait, when I was 14, I was a bagger at a grocery store. Then when I was 16, I could be cashier. And so I was. And actually, I think I was 17, because I remember driving to work. Anyway, my first job was bagger and cashier at a grocery store. Ooh, grocery store. All right, cool. I am done. There's a fly buzzing around here, and it's been buzzing around my head and stuff. It is bugging me so much. I'm gonna kill it. It's gonna be dead. By the end of the day, you mark my words. And if you don't mark my words, it's because I didn't get it. Right then. I need some water. Okay. I just remembered some jokes. Some jokes for unemployed people. But then they don't work. All right, round 2 of trying to get the rest of this backyard mowed. Good evening. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're going to make a strawberry pie. With ingredients that we don't have. Well, okay, we're going to substitute for ingredients that we don't have, all right? Strawberry pie. First thing I need, we're going to preheat the oven. 350 degrees. We'll start that going now. Get out our pie pan thingamajig. Here we are. We're going to we're going to grease it with butter. All right, so greasing your pan is actually optional since we're going to be doing a graham cracker crust. And I melted the stick of butter for 30 seconds And then I'm gonna smash up a pack of graham crackers, like 10 graham crackers. So let's get to smashing. It'd be best to put your graham crackers in another bag. But as you can see, I didn't do that because I just forgot. And I'm just gonna do it right now.
There's enough in there.
That's better. Smash it up. Some crumbs, smash it up. All right, once your bag is all crummy, put your crumbs in your butter. Just like that, all of it, right in the butter. Put all the crumbs in the butter. Now we're gonna take a fork or pastry blender and mix it all together. Okay, mix it all up. All right, once it's mixed up, it should look like this. I did have to put it in a bigger bowl, you're correct. But it should look like this and be able to be packed down. You see how that's being packed down? Pack it down. We're gonna do that. So normally, if you don't have butter, you can use coconut oil in place of butter. So if like the butter says 2 tablespoons, you're gonna do 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Just double it up. I put a whole stick of butter in here because I had butter. So you can use coconut oil if you don't have butter. All right, so now, since that's all mixed together, we're gonna transfer it into the pie pan. Just dump it all in there. I got a spoon so I can scrape it out. That's what that's for. So let's scrape it all out. Now that it's all in there, we're gonna spread it out and we're gonna press it down, spread it out even, press it all down into the bottom of the pan. You know, fill in the holes, press it all down. So do that. This next step is optional. You could just leave it as is, pop it in the oven, preheated oven for 15 minutes. What I like to do is I like to sprinkle a little sugar, little white sugar on top because I feel like it gives it a really nice texture and sticks together really good. I mean, it sticks together no matter what, but if you don't have something like that, you can leave it out. That's okay. But just realize your crust will probably fall apart because there's only butter and graham cracker. There's nothing to hold it together really. So I do this, it'll hold it together and it gives it a really nice texture, crunchiness. Okay, in the oven, 15 minutes. Okay, so now while that's in there for 15 minutes, I've rinsed out the same bowl. You don't have to rinse it. You can leave the crumbs in there if you want to, I don't care. Take about this many strawberries. I don't know how many that is because I didn't cut these up, but you cut them up like this. We're gonna put them in the bowl and we're gonna mash them with a potato masher. This is my potato masher. So we get in there, we're gonna smash it. I'm not left-handed. We're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of sugar. And mash it up. I'm gonna be honest, I probably put in like 1.5 cups of sugar because it didn't smell sweet enough. So probably because these are days, they're from Saturday. These strawberries are almost a week old, so we're just trying to use them up. Yeah, you can use frozen, you know, just thaw them out and then smash them up. Anywho, so like this, it's gonna make like a strawberry syrup when it gets cooked and boiled up and whatnot. So when this is done in 8 minutes about, we'll put this in the crust. Okay, so I've had an idea. I have leftover things. You know, when you buy it, you go and you're like, I'm gonna make a pie. or I'm going to make a gingerbread. Something that requires ginger snaps or graham crackers. You never use the whole box. So the box I had with the graham crackers, that was the second bag. It comes with like 3 sections of graham crackers. That was the second one. Leftover strawberries. I also have leftover ginger snaps. I put 10 of them in this bag. We're gonna make the topping with ginger snaps. I had to try it out because I'm like, is ginger snaps and strawberries good together? Didn't know. So I took a ginger snap, dipped it in the strawberry, got a strawberry on there. I thought it tasted pretty good, so I fed one to my husband as well. He said it was also pretty good. So crush these up. And then we're going to sprinkle them on after about, so we had, okay, once the crust is done, we're going to put this pie filling on the crust, and then we're going to sprinkle it with the graham cracker. Graham cracker. Gingerbread with the gingerbread. Really fine crushed up job. I think that'll be very tasty. Alrighty, so the crust is ready to receive. All right, yes. Here's what the crust is looking like. Very crusty like, yes. We're gonna dump these strawberries directly in on top right there. I know it's sizzling, it's fine, don't worry about that. Sizzling, bubbling over there. Plenty of. Oh no, we have one strawberry. Almost didn't make it. All right, so now let's put the ginger snaps crumbs on top. All right, so the ginger snaps are gonna serve a couple purposes. Added flavor, but also it will absorb any extra strawberry juices, so that way it won't be too liquidy once you pull it out in 20 minutes. So like I said, put it in the oven for 20 minutes.
A few moments later.
Okie dokie. It's time to take out the pie. Oops. Yes, my floor is dirty. Don't worry about it. Here's what the pie looks like. Let's take it out. Alright. Strawberry pie with a ginger snap topping and a graham cracker crust. Not your regular strawberry pie. It looks like goop and garbage, doesn't it? It does, but we're gonna let it cool down. Probably pop it in the freezer a bit. It's not for today or tomorrow. Oh, hot. But you saw like it's a little soupy, but it will set up because of the sugars and stuff. So we're gonna let that cool down. We'll put it, ran over it, put it in the deep freeze downstairs. All right, it's after 9:30 now. It's 9:43, and so I had to shave Russ's head. It's like, okay, I'm going to bed now, and then he says, actually, before you go to bed, you shave my head. Like, between then, you know, we're sitting down doing nothing. I could have shaved your head then, and I'd be in bed 15 minutes ago. Anyway. The extra skin that I have is very heavy. Like 10, almost 15 pounds worth of skin. And I'm just like, if we could take it off, I could breathe so much better. Anywho, what I'm trying to say here is I'm going to bed now. Russ asked me earlier, he's like, so are you pretty much packed? I'm like, no, I'll be packed tomorrow. Because we leave tomorrow evening after I'm done with work. I'm like, okay. We leave tomorrow. It does not take long to pack. He had to get all his like fishing gear or whatever. I just want to make sure I know. Yeah, I can get my my MP3 player. Oh, I was gonna load it up on music. I forgot that. I'm thinking. I know where my MP3 player is. I have to remember where my charger cord for that is. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. So let me find out for sure. Because I haven't used my MP3 player in a while. Why do I need my MP3 player and I could just use my phone? In case. That's not it. There it is. See? I knew where it was this whole time. It's one of these old school plugs. I wonder if this would work with the MP3 player that I found that was in my car, my dad's car. Well, my car. In the Prius. Anywho, we're just gonna put that right there so I don't forget. And my MP3 player is downstairs. I'm just trying to remember things, so whoa. Why didn't I do this earlier? Because I mowed the lawn and I had to relax and eat a quesadilla, so I did. Right then. Go to bed. Have yourself a good night. Tomorrow is Thursday. Toodles!